Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me on another one of my Create a Card Mondays. I am going to be making a really unique card today using our brand new in color washi tape. If you haven't seen this, this is in the back of the Occasions catalog. This is one of our Hostess items that you are able to choose when you order $150 or more. So when you order $150 or more, you earn what we call Stampin' rewards. And so you are able to use your Stampin' rewards towards Hostess items. So this is one of the fun new products that we have in our Occasions catalog, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's really tiny. It's like Swiss dots washi tape. So I'm going to be using that today on our project. So you can find that item right here in the back of our catalog. You can see that on page 51. So it's a really fun product that you can use when you earn those Hostess rewards. And then one of the other items I'm going to be using from our Occasions catalog is Party Wishes. I'm going to be using this happy birthday sentiment to make a fun little unique card using washi tape. Now, this is our Occasions catalog, like I pointed out from the washi tape. But if you would like a copy of this and have not received it, let me know and I'll get a copy of that to you in the mail, as well as our celebration catalog. So our celebration specials are going on right now through the end of March. And for every $50 that you spend, you're able to pick out one item from our celebration catalog. So that's a really fun time to be shopping for crafting products. All right, so today what I am going to be doing is making a card using our butterflies dies. You can find this in our annual catalog. So what I've already done a little bit of prepping for us. So what I've done is I've used our cardstock vellum, and I cut out the butterfly using the large image. And if you have never used our cardstock vellum, I really recommend it. It's really nice. It's a nice, it's you know, when it's called cardstock, it's a nice heavy weight. I've used some vellums before where when you do this intricate die cutting like this, the vellum gets really flimsy and it has a tendency to tear. This is a really nice weight. So if you're looking for some new vellum, I recommend this. Okay, so then what I've done is I've used our thick Whisper White cardstock, and I've made just a regular A2 size card. So this measures 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4. Now what I did for this panel, I just cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I went ahead and used the large butterfly die. And I cut that out, you know, using my Big Shot. I just centered that in. But this cardstock is going to measure 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I wanted it to have a really small border. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to be popping up this panel, but on my main card base, I'm going to be layering the washi tape on an angle so that when you pop this up, all you're going to see is just the washi tape, and then I'm going to layer the butterfly on top of that. So what I'm going to do is get out the washi tape again, and I am going to start off with our Watermelon Wonder. And what I'm going to do first, and I'm just going to use my pencil, I'm going to lightly just kind of give me some guidelines as to where I need to do my washi tape so that I'm not using too much or not enough, or that it's going to show through. So just grab your pencil and just lightly kind of make some little guide marks, and then we'll be able to, you know, either erase these or cover them up once we have all the washi tape on there. And I'm just gonna give me some little points here. This should help. Okay, so I know that this is the top of where I need to put the washi tape, and this is the bottom. And I'm going to go on a diagonal. Let's see, where's this guy start? Here we go. The great thing about the washi tape, if you haven't ever used it before, it's really forgiving. If you don't put it down exactly where you want it. It's a low tact washi tape. So you should be able to pick it up and move it around if you need to. Okay, I should have done this before camera. That looks like, oh, here we go. Okay, so now I'm using our Delightful Dijon. The first one was Watermelon Wonder. So I'm just gonna kind of overlap it. Maybe not because it's see-through, so just bud them up right next to each other. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to recommend doing is just kind of getting your guide back a few times and making sure that you are laying down enough washi tape. So you don't want to go too far and then realize that white is showing through and then you have to redo it. There, that looks good. So I'm just going to repeat that all the way across and you're going to kind of see how this comes about. So let's do mint macaron next. So this is a great way to use up washi tape. You know, we have a ton of these rolls laying around and it just seems like the stuff just lasts forever. So doing fun little projects like this definitely uses up your washi tape stash. Okay, good. So now I can just trim this mint macaron. Okay, so this is what it looks like once you have it all done. I know it doesn't look like much, but let me put the butterfly over it and then you can really get a good idea as to what it's going to look like. So I may need to do some trimming on the washi tape, but you can get an idea of how pretty that looks. Okay, let me do a little bit of trimming right here. This Honey Dijon just showed just a little bit down at the bottom, but I did need to put some down there, so let me just give it a little haircut. And then what we'll do next is we're gonna pop this up on dimensionals. Yep, there we go. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, like I said, put this on dimensionals, and this will require quite a bit because you don't want your center die cut piece to sag. So we're gonna go a little crazy, but that's okay. It's gonna be worth it. And then you're going to want to gently put this down in case you need to reposition it. Okay, that looks good. So I don't know if you can really see, so with all those dimensionals in there, that is really nice and solid. There's not going to be any sagging on this card at all. That looks really nice. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm just using a scrap piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to cut this down, but I'm going to go ahead and do my stamping first. I'm using Party Wishes. Like I said, this is from Our Occasions catalog. I'm going to be using this Happy Birthday sentiment. I'm going to ink that up in Tip Top Taupe. Okay, and I'm just going to come in here and stamp it over on the right side because I do want to cut this down and then use the beginner triple punch and notch the end. So let me go ahead and cut this down. Okay, so after I've cut it down and I used the beginner triple punch, so this came out to be about 1/4 of an inch wide. And then I cut it down to about 4 inches, and then I just notched it. So you can, kind of play around with it to get an idea as to how long you want this banner to be. All right, so let's go ahead and bring our card back in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our vellum butterfly, and I'm just going to inlay that, and I'm just going to put a glue dot right here in the center, and I'm going to be covering that up with a button so it shouldn't show. Can't find my glue dots, so I'm just going to use one of my glue dots from my paper pumpkin kit. These little guys come in handy. Okay, and I'm just going to put it on the main part of the body. And I kind of rolled it up. You can't even see it. That's nice. Those are nice glue dots. Can't see it with the vellum. Okay, and then I am using one of our classy designer buttons. And I'm going to use one of the, I think I'm going to go with the medium size button. That's just going to go right there in the middle. I am just going to thread some twine through there. I'm not tying a bow or anything. I'm just going to thread it through the 2 holes, knot it in the back, and then just trim off the excess. Okay. And then you use those paper pumpkin glue dots again. Okay, and I'm just going to put that in the middle of the butterfly's body like that. And then I'm going to take the banner, and it's going to lay like that. Well, everything's missing on my table today, so I'm just going to use these strips from the paper pumpkin kit. I'm just going to cut this in half. Thank goodness I've got that on my table. And just put that down. And so this is what it looks like so far. It just looks so fun. This is a really fun card to make. Okay, so I'm just going to finish it up. I'm using our rhinestones, and I'm just going to put a few around the card. Put one up there. This, just finishes off, just gives it a little sparkle. So I've got a couple announcements. I don't think I've already mentioned this, but I've got a January Mystery Hostess code active for this month. And so if you would like to enter into my drawing, what I do is for every $25 that you spend in my online store, be sure to attach that hostess code, and then your name will go into a drawing for me to give away the Stampin' rewards, the hostess benefits, at the end of the month. So I'll do a random drawing on February 1st, and whoever wins that wins all of the Stampin' rewards plus celebration items. So that's a great way to get more free things. And then also, I have a couple of spots left for my Stampin' Club, the tulips I'm naming y'all. And that group I'm hoping to start in February. So I have, like I said, a couple of spots left. So if you would like to join that, and I'm going to attach, what I like to do with my Stampin' Club is that when you join, I give you a $25 worth, a grab bag worth of $25 of Stampin' Up! Product, and that's my way of saying thank you. So I've got a picture. I think I posted it in my blog. No, it was actually my newsletter. So I'll post a picture of samples of what my grab bag looks like. So if you would like to join the Stampin' Club, I'll put the link down below in the video notes, and then also on my blog under promotions. You can read more about it, but it's a lot of fun. You get exclusive projects plus that grab bag. All right, guys, well, there we go. So I just put some of the rhinestones just around the card, and we are all done. So what do you think? So that is we just used 3 out of the 5 colors of the, where's the other one? Oh, there we go. We just used 3 out of the 5 in color washi tape. Like I said, this is a hostess item in the Occasions catalog. And then we used that brand new stamp set, Hearty Wishes, which is also from the Occasions catalog. And this is really cute. I haven't used it yet, but be on the lookout for it. But there's a little punch pack that matches those 3 items right there. So you're able to punch out those cute little items. So the cupcake, the candle, and the little balloon. So this is going to be a fun stamp set to use. All right, guys, I hope you liked today's project. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my blog so that you can stay up to date on all the latest projects, and then also get exclusive card ideas that I'm going to start sending out every Friday. I'm calling it my Friday Happy Notes newsletter. And so I sent my first one out last Friday. It had a really fun card, easy to replicate. So that's kind of my goal, is it's going to be really simple, easy cards. So like I said, you can subscribe to my blog. Just head on over to istampin.com. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, just leave them below and I will answer them for you. Bye, guys.